What's happening, folks? As you can see here, I've been out here testing for a while today with my DCD 1007. I've actually killed a few of these batteries today. My 2 amp hour, it is at 120 degrees. Maxed out is actually 125. You guys can see that on camera. I have been testing with the DCD 996 and the DCD 998 compared to the DCD 1007 with a 2 amp hour, the 8 amp hour power pack, the 9 amp hour flex volt, the 8 amp hour XR regular, the 5 amp hour power stack, to the regular 5 amp hour 20 volt max. And this one has actually done really well. It is only topped out to 103. I've made 9 different holes. Now I'm going to show you guys the difference in power and auxiliary handles from the years and generations of models. As you can see, the 996 auxiliary handle compared to the 998 power detect. This is all their top of the line models, XR. That each year, the auxiliary handle in each generation has gotten larger and larger. As you can see, the 1007 has really stepped up its game compared to these others. That was a bad example, but just know each generation has gotten larger over the years. We will start off with this 2 9/16 Hercules switchblade bit, just to get straight to the point. We'll start off with the smallest battery, the 2 amp hour, and work our way up to the 9 amp hour flex volt, the 8 amp hour regular, the 8 amp hour power pack, and the 5 amp hour power stack. We'll get straight to it. We'll start off with a 996, which is still a very good and very capable drill. 2 amp hour, speed 3. Can it do the big bit? Let's find out. Absolutely not. Speed 2. No. Speed 1. We will see. I'm pretty sure it can. And that's a cutout. But it did it. That's the point. Now we'll step it up to the regular 5 amp hour. So now we know it can do this, can do it in speed 1 no matter what. With the smallest DeWalt battery. We'll no longer go that example. We're just going to keep it in speed 3 and speed 2. Since Milwaukee seems to do speed 2 and 1 only, DeWalt goes 3, 2, and 1, 3-speed gearbox. But we'll go ahead and see if this can do it in speed 3 with a 5 amp hour regular. Let's check it out. It went a little bit farther, but it did not complete it. We will try speed 2. Let's see if it can complete the task. A little more power. We know it can do it in speed 1, so we're going to switch it on up to the next best battery, the 5 amp hour power stack. Back to speed 3, fully charged. This is still the DCD 996. See if they can even finish this hole it started earlier. 3, 2, 1. Absolutely not. Speed 2. Yes. So a little bit of battery gain. It can do it in speed 2 with the 5 amp hour power stack. Next up on the roster, 8 amp hour XR, not power pack. Back to speed 3. Let's check it out. Absolutely not. Pretty sure it'll do it in speed 2. It may not. The 5 amp hour power stack did. Buried it. The only thing that goes up from here is a 9 amp hour flex volt and the 8 amp hour power pack. We will see the flex volt will only be in speed 3 from here on out with this drill. These next 2 examples, because we know any battery from here to the amp hour power pack can do it in speed 2. Let's check it out. Speed 3. Negative. Fully charged. 8 amp hour power pack. Speed 3. Negative. Okay. So that's a 996. Still very capable, very well sold drill. People still want this drill. People love this drill still. It does what it's supposed to do, what it's rated for. And with a little better battery, as you can see, you can get a little more performance out of it. They still sell that as a kit. All these batteries, I'll tell you the hottest one. The 2 amp hour is rocking at 127. I've used the 8 amp hour power pack a lot, and it's still maxed out at 99. We can check the bottoms. $100 for the 5 amp hour power stack. The 9 amp hour flex volt still only at 97, but I've only used it the least. Like I said, the 2 amp hour has really heated up, and it was at 120, maxed out at 120. The drill itself has put some heavy use on it today with some big bits. Asked a lot of it. It is maxed out at 120 in the middle to the front. We're maxed out at 120 like with a 2 amp hour battery, which that drill came kitted with a impact driver, I believe the 845 or the 887 maybe. I can't remember exactly the impact driver that got kitted with it back in the day, but it came with the impact driver, I believe a 5 amp hour and a 2 amp hour battery with charger. Still a great kit to this day. So like I said, it is very capable. But next up on the roster, it's going to be the DCD 998. And we're going to go straight to business. Straight to the Hercules still. 9 2 9/16. We'll see, start off with the 2 amp hour. Speed 3. I know this can do it in speed 2. I don't know about with this 2 amp hour battery though. We'll check. Speed 3. Immediate cutout. We're not even going to attempt it. Speed 2. Immediate cutout. Speed 1. I can tell you now I'm going to stop because I know it will complete it like that. So we're going to go ahead back to speed 3, switch batteries. The whole point was it would not do it in speed 3 with a 2 amp hour battery. I don't believe it'll do it with a 5 amp hour 20 volt max battery either, and this is a brand new 2025 battery. 2025 is when it was made, so it is a good battery. It is down to 2 bars. Let's see, speed 3 with the power detect. Well, let's rock. Got a little farther, ladies and gentlemen, a little farther. Speed 2. We know it would do it at speed 1 because it did it with the smallest battery, the 2 amp hour. Let's check. Can I coax it? There it is, bottomed out, buried. So it did it. I took a little coaxing in speed 2, but back to speed 3, up to our next battery, a 5 amp hour power stack. Can it do it in speed 3? Still in speed 3, power detect, fully charged 5 amp hour XR power stack. I've actually lost my bit here piece, which we'll be shoving that back in. I believe that'll work for now. Let's get by for this video at least. Let's go ahead and try speed 3. Ready? Go. It's not wanting to do it. That is a bummer. Okay. Let's see. I have the bit in my car. Let's check this out real quick. Be right back, folks. All right, folks. Let's see. I have the bit, the Allen wrench, tighten this center piece back up. It is in here. There it is. And I should be able to grab it. In case it ever comes loose on you, that's why they give you this for, to install and uninstall the centerpiece on one of these self-feeding auger bits, which I just dropped it. That is lovely. Let's see if I can find it. Holy cow. Ain't that something? Let me see. Move you guys a little bit. If you guys are still watching this far into the video, hit the like, subscribe, and comment button obviously. Obviously I've ran into a few slight errors in making this video, but it takes a long time to make one of these, and charging the batteries and getting everything set up, and the actual lumber. This is not a quick process. It takes time, so I don't really want to start this video over. It's kind of funny. I have a wife and kids and stuff. I don't have all day to play out here on this, but I do enjoy doing this. There it is. It's more than just the money. I've never been paid yet, and probably won't get paid, but I enjoy using tools, bringing knowledge to other people, and just getting honest reviews out there compared to some of the big channels who say this or that and this and that, or just feed you lies because they're getting paid. I do not get paid for this, and I will keep it real with you 100%. My other fellow YouTubers, like Tools with Big Josh and Tools with Solaz or Souls, they are great channels, bigger channels than mine. They have as much tools as I do, and batteries, probably even close to more. And especially Souls has a lot more knowledge. I have only been in the construction industry, doing industrial construction for 8 years now, and I've built up a lot of knowledge, certifications, and I believe I am what I consider qualified. I am a structural welder certified. I have done everything from building feed mills and silos, slip forming it, to all around the country, to my current company doing steel erections from the footer up. So I believe after all these years and experience with tools and certifications, I am pretty well qualified to give you a good, honest opinion from my own personal view and personal opinion. And I just really enjoy using tools, man, and showing you guys what you can and can't get by with and cannot get by with. I'm addicted to tools, actually. My wife would tell you. But let's just get back to the video. Here's the Power Detect Speed 3 5 amp hour power stack. Can it do it in Speed 3? I don't think it will, but let's see. A lot farther than the other battery that you saw. We know it'll do it in Speed 2. Positive of it. We'll finish it off. Absolutely buried it. Did not stall. Had no issues. I'm about to have to flip the board or shift it after this next hole. So on to the next big battery will be the 8 amp hour XR regular. I believe the 21,700 cells inside. Let's go ahead and see if it will do a hole in Speed 3. Is in Speed 3. This is fully charged. Let's check it out. The 5 amp hour power stack actually outperformed that. The 5 amp hour went at least almost an inch deeper off the rip. So that just goes to show you that power stack 5 amp hour XR battery is a beast compared to even the old, even bigger 8 amp hour XR. This is great for runtime though. So we know it can probably do it in Speed 2. Let's see, just like the 5 amp hour power stack. It cannot. So I know it can do it in Speed 1, but couldn't do it in Speed 3 or 2. Surprised me, actually. On to the power pack, 8 amp hour. I left out the 3.5 and the 4 amp hour power stack and power packs just because the bouncing in between. I just get straight to the point. The 5 amp hour is better than both of those. It hits harder. And so is the 8 amp hour power pack. It hits harder than those two, so I just got straight to the point to see difference in power of batteries and generations of drills and models. So power pack, 8 amp hour, fully charged. It's been used a lot today and still fully charged, by the way. Speed 3 on the Power Detect model. Here we go. I actually got pretty far. Pretty much the same as the power stack off the rip. Let's try speed 2. Here we go. We are in speed 2. Can it finish what it started? We bury it. Absolutely. Not even an issue. The last hope for my batteries, I don't know about the 12. They say it's a 21700 cell. I can't try it with a 15. Somebody who's done these tests with those size batteries, let me know. But mine is a 9 amp hour flex volt. It is a very good battery, proven and tested over the years. It is a flagship battery. One of the many flagship batteries they have nowadays. It's the last hope for speed 3 for the 998. Speed 3 still has 2 bars, so you guys can see that. Let's go. Speed 3, Power Detect. Can it do it? I don't know. I don't think it will. Well, let's check it out. There we go. Actually got farther off the rip than the 5 amp hour power stack, which is kind of crazy. Actually, it's probably the same. I lied. It's probably tied. Scratch it. It's probably tied. Let's see. For sure to do it at speed 2. Absolutely. So that is the 2 older generations. Now we're going to move on to what everybody knows is an absolute beast. The DCD 1007. And for sure, batteries matter on this. It comes kitted with an 8 amp hour power pack. And that is for sure the battery you want to use. In my opinion, in my experience, you can get by with a 5 amp hour power stack or a 9 amp hour flex volt. The 4 amp hour power and the 4 and the 3.5 power pack and stack, they will do really well too. But the newer batteries matter a lot on this drill. I will show you with the 2 amp hour on this drill. And speed 3, it may do something. Absolutely not. Up next is the 5 amp hour. We'll throw it in speed 3. Let's check it out. Actually got really far, but still won't do it. Now, I know, I'm pretty sure, I won't swear to it, but I'm pretty positive it's about to rock out with a 5 amp hour power stack in speed 3. It is fully charged, if you guys can see that. Still fully charged, I've used it a lot. Let's check it out. Buried it. Not even an issue. And that's just the power difference for each generation of model. Now, do you need this power? This is a heavy drill, especially with this setup right here, especially as it's kitted in its kitted form. This is a heavy model, if especially doing big enough bits or fasteners that you need to do with this, as this is the better tool for large fasteners. Proven over on many of my fellow YouTubers' channels, on my own, the drill is the best tool for large fasteners compared to an impact driver. I don't know why people think it's not. They're scared of their wrist going snappy snappy. Use your clutch, use your auxiliary handle, use your body in the proper side from reverse to forward. You should never be outpowered by a drill if you're a average sized man. Even with a power hog, Milwaukee core drill and anything like that, you should just be smarter than the tool you're using. Or like I heard Souls say many times, don't buy it and don't use it. Let somebody who's qualified and competent use that tool for you if you're not up to par for that task or that tool, because you can hurt yourself from being incompetent. So that's just a little information for you. If you want to take it how you want, if you don't like it, whatever, I guess you got sore feelings. But here it is in kitted form in Speed 3. Like I said, the 5 amp hour power stack did rock that in Speed 3, and it was nothing for 2 9/16 self-feeding bit. The Hercules, so nice. Quick tip: Hercules blade, if you break it before the 90 days, bend it, crack it in half, however you want to do it, you can take it and get it renewed for a whole new 90 days. So basically you're getting a free one of these 2 9/16 switchblade bits for free. You never have to buy another one. Quick tip. Harbor Freight is good for that, for sure. One more time, I will show you guys though. You guys can see this. Speed 3, how it comes kitted. I will try this one-handed with a 2 9/16. Might not be able to do it. I'll use my body though. 3, 2, 1, go. Buried it one-handed. That's how good of a drill this is. One more time. I will show you guys if I can find another hole. This board, this 2x6, 6x6 is absolutely demolished, but I will show you again. One-handed. 3, 2, 1, go. Nope. Kick back. User error, not tool error, user error. I am on and not. Okay, hold on. Let's see this. I'll move this back. This is to show you how good this 1007 really is. One-handed, ready, set, go. This is in Speed 3. Get it started. Close. That's pretty smooth one-handed. It won't even break your wrist. So nice. I love this drill. I did it once one-handed. I was able to complete that. If I use my body, let's see. I just wanted to do that for fun, but that's the difference in batteries, folks. This for sure will also rock out with a 9 amp hour and the original 8 amp hour XR. It will still rock. I don't know if we'll do it at Speed 3, but we'll see. I've never tried it. Let's find out. Speed 3, regular 8 amp hour XR. Still a good battery, 21,700 cells. Absolutely. Still a good battery to get by with, if that's what you got. If you bought this as bare tool, not a kit. And the 9 amp hour flex volt. One of the best batteries in my eyes. Let's check it out. Holy cow. Absolutely buried it, folks. Speed 3. Still in speed 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you today. Hope that was informative. If you like the video, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll be doing more videos like this.